Now, over the years, I've run with and tested out quite a few different types of running belt from lots of different running brands, and some have performed really well and some, I've got to say, not so good. But the running belt has become a very important part of my running wardrobe because I tend to always carry a small soft flask of water and my mobile phone whenever I go out for a run, just to be on the safe side. This is actually my current collection of running belts, so you can see I've got quite a few to choose from, but there is a new kid on the block. So finally we've managed to get our hands on the naked running belt. I've been testing it out over the last few weeks, so let's dive into the video and find out how it's performed. Welcome back, folks. I'm Lloyd Purvis and this is Run4Adventure, your friendly running related YouTube channel. Now, we cover all topics running, from running shoe and kit videos to race day videos, training tips and advice, and the odd occasional short running inspirational film. Hope everybody is fitting well out there, and thanks for joining us for another video. And I have to say it, a very much anticipated gear review, because lots and lots of you guys at home have been waiting for this video, and unfortunately it's taken us quite a long time to bring it to you because I never anticipated it was so hard to get hold of the naked running band here in the UK. As far as I can see, the Centurion running store is the only stockist. So as soon as I saw they'd got some more stock in my size, I grabbed one while they still had some. Right, first up, let's give you guys a bit of information about the belt and how it's been constructed before we dive into how it's performed for me over the last couple of weeks. First thing is, it retails in the UK for a pretty hefty £53, so that makes it a lot more expensive than all the other running belts I've got. It utilises a lightweight, super breathable, non-chafing, bounce resistant exo power mesh fabric in that construction, and that helps keep the weight down to a super light 2.3 ounces. The belt storage is split into 3 individual sections with stitched dividers, and the overall capacity is 2 litres. We get a handy good size yellow pull tab on each pocket for easy access, and in one of the pockets on the right here you get a micro clip, so perfect for clipping on those house keys, those car keys, so keeps them nice and secure in the belt while you're out there running. Another feature I love to have on my running belt, because I tend to wear a belt in most races, carry a couple of gels or a small bottle of electrolyte, and that is a running number attachment. So good to see one on the naked running band, and it's going to save me having to stick sort of safety pins through my expensive technical running kit. And then finishing up on the back, we got 2 silicone lined loops, so perfect for stowing away trekking or running poles. We've got some nice high-vis detail in there for safer nighttime running, and believe it or not, the running band comes in 12, yes, you heard me correctly, 12 different sizes, which is very impressive indeed. So there should be a size for every type of body shape there, allowing you to get a very personalized fit. So there you go, a few details about the belt and the features that it has to offer. Now, over the last couple of weeks, I've run it with minimal kit, say just a mobile phone and my house keys, but I've also loaded it up with gear just to see how the belt handles being run full of kit. So let's dive in to the video and talk all about the things that have impressed me, but also let's find out if there's anything that we feel that could be improved. First up, we're going to talk all about fit, and I have to say it, with the naked brand offering 12 different sizes, it really does allow you to personalize that fit and get just the right size for you. And I don't know any other running belt manufacturer that has 12 different sizes in its size run. So I've got to say, great job to the naked brand for doing that. I also really like the depth of the belt, so gives you loads of storage space, you can stow lots of kit away, but it's not too wide that it doesn't sit right around your waist, causing it to ride up while you're running. The addition of that really handy little key loop there, and having the pull tabs on each pocket, and a good size pull tab, really does make a difference and makes it super easy to access anything you want while you're on the move. These 2 features are definitely things that maybe some of the other running belt manufacturers should take note on and maybe start implementing into their designs, because having these little pull tabs on the pockets really does improve the overall performance. The pole loops on the back of the belt have a really good helping of silicone on the inside. So what this does is grips hold of your poles really tight, so there's no chance of any sort of unwanted movement while you're running. The elastic in them loops is quite tight, so can be quite fiddly to stow those poles away. Obviously, the upside to that is once you've got them put away, there's no chance of them sliding around or falling out of those loops. And like I mentioned earlier, for me, a massive bonus is having the addition of a race number holder. So all in all, the Naked running band has performed really well, and I can see why lots and lots of viewers were recommending it to me. Now, if you watched any of our previous running belt reviews, you'll know that we can't give a conclusion about the belt's performance until we've put it through the world famous Run4Adventure bounce test. Well, it's not really world famous and it isn't much of a test, but it's good fun watching me jump around like a madman. So let the bounce test begin. Let the bounce test begin. What's going on with YouTube magic today? Let the bounce test begin. I know what it is. It's raining outside. Bear with me. Oh, that's better. So I've got together a few mandatory kit items. So I've got a 500ml soft flask filled with water. We've got a mobile phone, a pair of gloves, a buff, a couple of gels, and I'm even going to carry a lightweight compact running head torch. So let's get all that kit loaded up into the Naked running band, and then we are going to start bouncing. Okay, so that is the Run4Adventure bounce test done, and it's got pretty toasty in here now, but even though the running band was fully loaded with kit, there was very little movement to speak of, and it definitely performed as well in the test as some of the other belts that we've tested and reviewed on the channel. But let's get back to the review and we'll give you guys a quick conclusion. There you go, the Naked running band has passed the Run4Adventure bounce test like I thought it would, because I've been really impressed with how the belt has performed on every run. This lightweight fabric is very comfortable but highly breathable at the same time, and the quality of manufacturing is brilliant. It's so well put together, you know it's going to stand the test of time and kind of hold up to all the wear and tear that we put our running belts through. Personally for me, I would do away with that front divider on the belt. The reason being is when I go out for a training run, I tend to carry a 250ml soft flask, and what I'll do is I'll place it in the front of my belt across my stomach so it lies nice and flat, but it's also very easy to access while I'm on the move. And then in the back pocket on my belt, I'll sit my mobile phone in the small of my back, so again it lies flat, and carrying items that way, I tend to get very little movement while I'm running. Unfortunately, with this setup, it has been awkward because that divider splits off the front pocket, so I haven't really been able to carry my water and my phone the way I would like to. Obviously, that's just personal preference. And the only other thing I will mention has to be price point. Coming in at £53 here in the UK, it is an expensive running belt, and in fact, the most expensive running belt I own, and the most expensive by some way. A perfect example, if we take a quick look at Ultimate Drexen's utility belt, which you can see, you know, UD have kind of copied the Naked belt design if we're honest. So we've got pole loops, we've got a pull tab on each pocket. The only thing it is missing is the race number holder, and this belt retails for only £34, so pretty much £20 cheaper than the Naked band. And I personally think, I'm not sure that the performance of this warrants that much more expensive price point. Now that we've tested the belt, I'm going to start working on the Run4Adventure running belt showdown video. This is where we're going to pull together all the belts that I've tested and run with over the years, and we're going to put them up against each other head to head to find out which one comes out on top when it's performance, comfort, storage, build quality and value for money. So that video should kind of give us the definitive answer to what is the best running belt out there, and maybe which running belt you should spend your hard-earned cash on. So there you have it, folks. We have finally tested out the Naked running band, and I've been really impressed with how it's performed and all the features they've packed into this lightweight belt. I'm still not fully convinced it's that much better than some of the other belts that I've been using for a long time. So I guess you'll have to wait for that final conclusion in our running belt showdown video. But for now, guys, thanks for watching, thanks for supporting the channel, it's really appreciated. If you have enjoyed the video and you found it helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Only takes a second to do by clicking on that little red box down there in the corner. It's completely free, but it is a big help to the channel. While you're there, don't forget to hit that bell icon so you'll be notified when we upload any new exciting content. We'll be back here very, very soon, guys. And as always, stay safe and keep on running. Quite a lot of different types of running belts from lots of different running bands, training tips and advice, and now and again we'll produce the odd occasional sort of short inspirational running film. Hope everybody's feeling well out there, and thanks for joining us at another video. We cover all topics running, from running blah 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 and running blah.